Leave a piece of yourself into everything you do by giving your best, leaving the negativity and worries of mind at rest. Good day, my name is Pavinesh Divanande, and I'll be representing Batang Padang district in this year's state level Nilam competition. For today's book review, I've chosen a book entitled The Little Book of Ikigai, written by Ken Moggy. Ken Moggy, who is a scientist by profession, is well known for his research in the computer science industry. Well, introduction aside, you might be wondering, what's the meaning of Ikigai? Iki in Japanese means life, and Gai means the purpose, or basically the reason of your living. So if to put it all together, the meaning of Ikigai is basically the reason you are alive, or the reason of living this very life. It can also be the simplest things, such as the reason you wake up from bed every day. Well, in this book, Ken Moggy provides us with 5 important pillars which we can follow and imply in order to find our very own Ikigai and our very own inner happiness. This is to make ourselves the most authentic versions of ourselves. Well, the first pillar is to start small, basically focusing on the details in our life. Number 2, which is to realize yourself, or to accept who you really are and be proud of it. Number 3, harmony and sustainability, which is to not burden yourself too much, and it's fine to rely on other people at certain moments. Number 4, which is the joy of the smaller things, which is to enjoy and cherish the most smallest happiness you get in life, because the smallest can be the most important at certain times. Finally, which is to be in the here and now, which is to follow the life's flow and also follow where it takes you on its journey, but not just force yourself and go on an undirected journey in life. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why should you read The Little Book of Ikigai? Well, first things first, when I read this book, what was the most important is I could relate to this book very much. Being a Malaysian citizen and relating it to the entire society, like how we live hectic lifestyles and how we face stress, peer pressure, all of this taken into account, I feel like the moment I read Ikigai, I found a very different version of myself, as I could find my inner happiness and enjoy what I did not like doing, like a job or like going to school. I started enjoying it more because I found my inner Ikigai. So I feel like relating this to the Malaysian society is very important, and I feel like it will make them a much more mentally stable and also more healthy lifestyle when they implement Ikigai into their lifestyles. Alright, for the evaluation, I feel like this book was written perfectly fine, but there was only one downside, which is like for certain people, I feel like when they read this book, it's going to be a bit more hard to understand due to the message being conveyed in a very deep tone. So I feel like reading it another once or an extra couple of times should be able to get you the message you intend to read. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's for my first book. But wait no more, I have another 4 books coming your way. The second book is entitled The People's Victory, written by P. Tuan Shi, a fellow Malaysian journalist. Well, this book is published in the year 2018, consists 288 pages. Well, in this book, we can see that how the Malaysian citizens fought alongside the people in order to get the change they wanted in their government. And also, this book honors the people and their courage and their sacrifice and also the contribution, no matter big or small, no matter the fact, in order to get this victory and make a much better Malaysia in the current world we are today. Well, that's for the second book. Now let's talk about the third book. The third book is entitled Mamba Mentality, written by one of the most formidable basketball players to grace the NBA, which is the late Kobe Bryant. This book consists 208 pages and is published in the year 2018. What's so special about this book is that Kobe tells us his entire career story and how he pushed himself as a player in order to achieve one of the most fearful mindsets in the entire NBA, which is the Mamba mentality, and how he became, hands down, one of the most greatest basketball player to ever play the game. This book is really inspirational for people who need a source of motivation. Number 3 is written by one of the most exceptional lecturers out there, which is Michael Saunders, and his book entitled Justice. In this book, ladies and gentlemen, he excels at his best because he incorporates philosophy and in the justice system, explaining to us why it's important for philosophy and how it plays a big role in today's justice system, making the society a much better place if we were to imply philosophy. Well, last but not least, is a book entitled The Malaysian History. This book is written by Rashid Rahman, who actually tells us his story in his embark on his journey in and out of the country, where he tells us the stories of the Malaccan Sultanate all the way to the economic marvels from the late 90s. This book is a truly important book for those who want to embark the journey into reading and understanding the culture of Malaysia. Well, that's all for my book review today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep on reading, because reading is the key to knowledge, and knowledge is the greatest weapon in our entire life. Thank you.